Hello everyone, this is DeNice over here at the Printed Word Bookstore in Portsmouth, VA, and today we have some bookstore clerk shenanigans for you. So I have been brought on here for a couple of months now, and so I work on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. every Tuesday and Thursday. But we don't have too much traffic right now coming through as I am working here during the day, because normally they were open during the evenings for the longest time. And so now we're just starting to open up during the day just on Tuesdays and Thursdays to feel the vibe a little bit, because to see if the community would come out during that time. So I've been left to my own devices quite a lot since I've been on here. And so today is one of those days where it's very quiet, it's very chill, it's very calm. It's a good day to just meditate, pray, read the word, and just be cozy inside here. But I'm also left to my own devices, and I'm someone who, I don't like doing nothing, so I always have to be doing something. And that something today was getting into a little bit of shenanigans. So I wanted to give you guys a little bit of the behind the scenes of what it takes to run a bookstore, especially when you're a book clerk who has been left to their own devices. And I don't have any assignments or anything to do today right now, so I've already made the good morning post. And so I'm pretty much just sitting here right now. So this is what I decided to do with my time. Miss T, when you see this, I hope you forgive me. Hopefully it's not bad. And I pray that you'll let me do this again someday, if I can be a little funnier. But today might not be one of those days. So anyway, as you can see, I have this letter, right? So I'm going to turn the camera around to show you guys what I came into today. So normally we have a sign, a yellow sign that we put right outside the door so that people can see that, hey, we're a bookstore, and we'll leave some type of message in there. It could be a positive message, it could be something about books, something about a sale, something about a special that we have going on. But it's a big yellow sign that has these letterings on it. You've seen it before if you've been here, and we always put it right outside of the store. But today it was not in front of the store because it still had the residual letters from our last book launch that happened. Congratulations to Dr. Oni Hall Graham. She had a really successful book launch with her friends and family. It was awesome. This whole place was filled with just her friends and family to support her book launch, living courageously in the battlefield of launch, in the battlefield of life. It was just a beautiful time, but the sign was advertising that, and so we still haven't changed that out. But I don't know where Miss T keeps these, and so because I don't know where Miss Tara keeps them, what I decided to do was make lemonade out of the lemons that I've been given. And so, utilizing the letters that were already up there, I was trying to think of what could I say on the sign that would still be bookstore related and related to what we're doing right now, but it'll just utilize the letters that I've been blessed with. And so these are all the ones that I had to take off that I couldn't use right now. But let me show you what I came up with, and then you'll understand why Miss T may or may not let me do this again. We shall see. But let me show you what my brilliant mind came up with utilizing the letters that we were blessed with today. So in my mind, I was like, read a book, you're welcome. So that is what people are seeing as they are driving by our store, is read a book, you're welcome. And I didn't have all the letters for your apostrophe RE, so I had to use some shortening of it. But let me know if you think this is appropriate for a bookstore to have as their sign to get people to be interested in, to know that we are in fact a bookstore that sells books. I thought it was cute. I could have stopped at read a book. I could have stopped there. I could have just put book. I could have just put read. But I chose read a book, you're welcome, because welcome was the last word that was on the sign. And I was like, can I use that? Can I actually use that for something? And it turns out I could. And so our sign right now says, read a book, you're welcome. And you truly will thank us later, because I don't know about you guys, but I have a lot of books on my shelf right now that I should be reading, and instead I'm on the internet doom scrolling all day. And so I think this is a positive sign that's going to encourage you to read more books. It doesn't have to come from the printed word. It can come from your local library. It can come from your shelf. Books that have been collecting dust that you haven't read in a long time. I thought it was pretty motivational. Personally, I thought it was a motivational sign. But let me know. Do you think it's too rude? Does that sound rude? Read a book, you're welcome. Cute. I thought it was cute. I thought it was motivational. But the problem is, as you are just driving by, right? As you're on the street just driving by, you can't get the context that I explained to you guys and the motivation that I explained to you guys in verbal form because you were just reading it. So if you were driving by and you saw this sign that said, read a book, you're welcome, would that intrigue you to want to come visit the Printed Word? Does that let you know that we sell books? Does that have all the information you need to be successful in life? I think it does. And I think you can just thank us later. So that's it for this episode of Bookstore Shenanigans with DeNice over here at the Printed Word Bookstore. Mr. and Mrs. T, don't yell at me. I might never be able to change the sign again, but these are the lemons that I was blessed with, and so I chose to make lemonade today. So let me know what you guys think. Was this a yay? Was this a nay? Or was this a maybe? But I hope you guys have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed one. Remember, we are a real bookstore here in Churchland in Portsmouth, VA, here in the great state of VA. So come check out the Printed Word Bookstore here in Portsmouth and come say hi. I'm here every Tuesday and Thursday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And we are open Tuesdays and Thursdays until 6 p.m. So you can come say hi to Mr. and Mrs. T as well. They're so warm, so welcoming, and just a wonderful, wonderful addition to the wonderful community here in the positively Portsmouth area of Hampton Roads. So come on, stop by, visit, and don't forget, read a book. You're welcome. Have a blessed one, y'all.